Coppola and Faust. Faust in the near circle. He'll turn around and shoot that through a screen. It trickles behind and he scores! Faust with a tricky shot from the near circle. And with 2:03 left, there's signs of life. There's not a flat line here.
It's the Chill Coaches Show.
You ready for Buffalo Wild Wings on Wednesday?
I will be there with a smile, and I believe in our guys, and happy to answer any and all questions.
Rick and Scotty are talking puck with Coach Hamry and Coach Dagenhart, Chill players, and even the opposition on Wednesday nights from Buffalo Wild Wings.
Wings, beer, sports.
Now, live from Buffalo Wild Wings in Onalaska, where it's family night. Here are CRSN's version of Gary Thorne and Bill Clement, but with much larger belt sizes. Rick Franke and Scotty Graham.
Yes, how true it is, how true it is. Although I think the voice guy mispronounced Bill Clement's name. But
that's okay.
That's all right. He's not a hockey guy, but he is a very fine voiceover artist. There's no question
He
about
has a good assessment about the belt sizes, though. I'll give him that.
He was accurate on that, and we have much larger belt sizes than Bill Clement and Gary Thorne. There's no doubt about that. And we're going to get them a little bit bigger, maybe another loop tonight as we're at Buffalo Wild Wings. It's family nights, $1.99 kids off the kids menu. What a great deal there is. And you know how we feel about all of the different sauces for either the boneless or traditional wings. You know, the garlic parmesan, that's the way I always do it. And here at Buffalo Wild Wings, I know John Hamry's smiling right now. He's thinking about those wings. The guys are sitting here. We're going to be talking with the team captains from the Coulee Region Chill. This is the Chill Coaches Show, our first one here at Buffalo Wild Wings. And we're so glad to be back here, Scotty. We've done shows from here before, and I'm just excited.
Yeah, just a good atmosphere, good environment, a nice local sports feel. You know, you come into this place and, you know, you got jerseys from some of the area teams, and of course the Chill jersey right behind us, and it's just a good place to do a show. And Mango Habanero, go big or go home. That's all I'm going to say about
there.
There
it is. Go big, go big or go home. There's John Hamry, ladies and gentlemen, on the Coulee Region Sports Network. You're on camera right now, and we've got Timmy Culp, our video production manager. He's going to be shooting this, and it's going to be on YouTube too. So we all look our best, right, for today's show.
We're happy to be here. Wonderful for Buffalo Wild Wings to host, and thank you guys both for your time and support of the Coulee Region Chill.
Well, we're super Chill fans. There's no doubt about that, and we're excited to be out here every Wednesday night from 6 until 7. We're glad you're with us on the Coulee Region Sports Network. GM coach John Hamry in the house, AJ Dagenhart as well, and as I mentioned, the team captains. John, let's talk to you first here. Let's this is the coaches show, so we got to talk to the coaches right now. Let's find out a little bit more, for those that don't know, about your path to the Coulee Region. You have extensive background in coaching, both at the college ranks, high school ranks. Kind of give us the story, or the cliff notes, if you could, to how you ended up here in the Coulee Region.
Well, I'll give you the cliff notes and the bullet point version. I was fortunate enough to have some college experiences young in my coaching career. Had done a lot of Division I recruiting and coaching at Yale, Princeton, Anchorage as a grad assistant in Minnesota, and spent the 93-94 season with the Olympic team doing video. So had some pretty exciting and high-level kind of coaching experiences, learning as a young coach. Spent a couple years in the national team program in Ann Arbor, Michigan with USA Hockey, and then spent 9 years coaching high school hockey in Minneapolis at the Blake School. A great experience. Was a chance for me back closer to where I grew up at home in St. Paul, and I was also finishing some graduate school. Last year I spent a year with the Michigan Warriors in the North American League, and we actually traded for former Chill player Ben Gislason early in the season, and so kind of somehow you end up meeting people, and I had coached against him back when he was in high school and I was coaching high school, but that's kind of a connection that you know, getting to know Ben better, and he had known the Bryants and had been a part of the Chill organization. You meet people that meet people, and relationships are formed that way. So that's the cliff notes, as you will, of how I ended up meeting and becoming a part of our Chill organization.
Well, perfect, and we appreciate you. Okay, there's a lot more to the story, and obviously we have many more coaches shows to go, so we can kind of break some of that down in the future. Now, your differences between those steps and those stages to get here to the Coulee Region, what things did you enjoy most about your coaching career so far, and how has that helped you at this level in the North American Hockey League?
Well, at the age of players we're coaching here, I look at it as on a developmental bridge. And they're players that are coming out of major midget or high school hockey, and they have aspiration of college and pro hockey. And so there's a bridge that they have to pass over, travel through to develop physical strength, mental strength, experience, understanding the game, understanding the commitment to the sport, to the commitment to training. And so we're on that bridge, getting them from one shore to the other. And each one of those levels have been experiences that either understand the other side of the bridge, college hockey and pro hockey, international play, or you understand better what kids are coming out of the high school midget level. At the high school midget level, the players that we have are all probably the dominant player on their team or one of the top couple few. And all of a sudden they get to this level and they have to blend in and be teammates and they have to work together as a team. And all of a sudden, oh my gosh, the other team has pretty good players too. I can't just do what I want at will. And so there's a lot of mental understanding and maturity and growth that goes on at this level. And both understanding where they're coming from and where we're trying to help them get to achieve their dreams and their goals and what they aspire to. Those experiences all tie into supporting them as they each develop individually on their own pathways.
Hey, Coach, you talk about the commitment, and it seems like right now you and AJ are really big on commitment from your players. And can you talk about, I guess, the kind of commitment you're seeing from your captains who are here today with us?
Well, one of the things that we're really growing as a team, in a great saying that I'm referring to with our team daily, is culture is created. And whether that's a team culture, a corporate culture, a classroom culture, a school culture, a business culture, we're creating culture. What does that mean when you walk in our locker room? What does that mean when you go on our practice ice? What is the habits and the work ethic, the standards that's expected of you to be a chill player, to be a junior A player, that you have to understand to truly develop to becoming a Division I, Division III college pro player. To have the opportunity to compete if you're a Wisconsin kid at the University of Wisconsin, like AJ Dagenhart has, as a local player, that he made it to the peak of college hockey. He wears an NCAA championship ring with pride. And that doesn't happen by accident. That happens by a lot of sweat and a lot of hard work and a lot of weight room hours and a lot of hard practices and a lot of video sessions and commitment to the sport. And the three captains that you're going to talk to a little bit later on here, they've been through some of the battles of junior A hockey. They haven't had everything easy to date in their career, but they persevere. They're committed. They have energy. They have dreams. They recognize in a younger player when maybe a kid's not having a good day, and they can help put a smile on that kid's face and be an example in the weight room, be an example on the practice ice. So that's what these three captains in different ways, personalities, bring to the team, and are really strong role models and leaders in all the different areas of our team culture, what we're creating as a chill organization.
And the captains you're referring to, Corey Lashenko, Brady Riesgraff, and of course the Capitan, that's Mac Jansen, 13, who's here with us. But you talk about development, and you got a lot of young guys on the team. You're kind of starting a little bit of a different mixture than some former chill teams in the past. What do you think right now are you really happy with as far as the development of these young guys at this point?
Well, I'm really very pleased with the compete factor. You guys are both students of the game and very astute in your observations, probing, and questions.
Well, on the Xbox I am. I don't know about.
He's very good with the Xbox.
Yeah.
Not so much with the real thing.
Right.
But that's okay. But we both try.
Yeah. I haven't been served yet my Buffalo Wild Wings, and certainly want to put in a promotional plug and show due respect to your sponsorship.
Wings are coming, John.
I believe in giving kudos to the interviewers.
That's nice of you.
But nice if you watch the game closely, which I know you both do, and you watch the last couple of games against Austin, I'm proud of how our guys competed against the top team in our division and arguably a top 2, 3, 4 team in our whole league. I don't think Austin, played down to us. We don't have a great record, but we've been in a lot of close one-goal games, overtime games, shootout games. And our lineup is 2/3, 3/4, 2/3 first-year players in junior hockey. Guys with 5, 10, 15 games of experience, not 80, 85, 90 games of junior experience. And I'm really proud of the compete factor we've shown against good teams. And I'm really proud of, if you could have been in doing a play-by-play broadcast of our practice today or our practice sessions last week, the purpose, the integrity, the enthusiasm, the work ethic, to compete and practice every day, that these kids, they're getting better. They're working at their game. They're honing their skills. They're competing. They're not playing the scoreboard right now. They're not playing the record. They know in their hearts, hey, we're getting better as a team. We're coming. There's a lot of ways you can build a team in this league. You can go a lot of older guys early, or you can really show development through a whole season. And we recruited some kids late. We recruited some kids in July. Sometimes you have to be what they call you. You have to be a coach. It's not all about buying players or transacting. You have to help develop good young players that we believe have good hockey futures in them. So that's what we've committed to do, and we're excited about the growth and compete and development they're showing.
There's definitely no doubt that those signs are there. I mean, like you said, the way they competed against the Austin Bruins in last Friday and Saturday night's game, unfortunately, a lead slipped away, and obviously that's not something you want to let happen too often, and obviously that was addressed. But then to fight back towards the end of that game on Saturday night, I thought that showed a lot of integrity, and it showed just how close this team can be. Yes, there's only 2 W's in the standings, but there's been a lot of close hockey games.
Right.
Those can start to tip the other direction. There's a long season ahead, so if there's people out there that are doubting where the Coulee Region Chills stand, there's a lot of hockey to be played, a lot of building, character building to be done, and things can start to switch. And if you're getting those games that you were losing at the beginning of the season and winning those close games towards the end, that's perfect time as you head in towards the playoffs. Hopefully playoffs are in our picture.
I'm excited about these kids, and I think it's great that you bring the players on and interview, and I hope the listenership and viewership and fans in the community take time to get to know these kids. You know, we spend a lot of time in terms of finding out what's their character, what's their makeup. We want to recruit good kids to put around good kids. We want kids that when they come in the rink, we know they're going to compete and train. When they leave the front doors of the rink, we can trust and be proud of them in the community. And I think it's great that you get to expose these kids to this interview type of format, and people I encourage get to know these kids. They're special young men. They're working hard. They're developing. They're really good kids that have dreams and are committed to giving back to the community. So really proud of the efforts that they're showing. I think it's great that you guys give some different players the opportunity to have exposure to this type of program format. It's a great experience for them.
Well, it's fun to get to know them, and you said they're out in the public, and they have been. They were just helping out with the Children's Miracle Network just recently. And, you know, obviously the Chill are working on the coat drive to help those in need through the Salvation Army, as you can bring your coats, mittens, gloves, hats to help out those in need here during the cold weather as it starts to come in. These are just some of the things that the guys are out and about doing. And that's the kind of thing that this team is all about, and that is being involved in the community as well as growing the character of these young men, and you're doing a fine job of that.
Nice of you to say. I know the Bryants, from the leadership of the top all the way through the organization, are very committed and entrenched and community-based in philosophy. The guys have been involved in recently this last weekend, the lacrosse and the West Salem Try Hockey, USA Hockey across the country, Try Hockey program, and going out and helping young kids 2, 3, 4 years old, some that have never skated. We did the Tornado Youth Hockey Association, learn to skate. The guys had just a great time literally helping kids that maybe their first time ever.
Yeah, I heard all about it at home.
Oh, kids love being dragged around the ice by Chill players.
Yeah.
They love it.
And I'll be honest. I was pretty worried that we had a couple of road games at the end of that weekend, and I'm dreading all week. Geez, I hope our guys have legs at the end of the week. I hope they can skate. I hope we're able to skate in the second periods each night. But what a great team experience for our guys, and we competed great on the road that week, and a lot of it had to do with probably the team building experience and seeing the smiles on the young kids' faces they worked with all week too. So pretty special young men we're working with on the Chill.
John Hamry, head coach, general manager of the Coulee Region Chill. Now you kind of set the stage on A.J. Dagenhart, and those that followed hockey here in the community know that he was a lacrosse Red Ranger and one of the all-time leading scorers there, and then of course a storied career with the Badgers in a national championship. But probably a lot of people don't know after that time where you went to develop in your coaching to become an assistant coach here in the North American Hockey League. And John, if you could hand over the microphone here to AJ, why don't you fill us in, AJ, on kind of your path here to the Coulee Region Chill?
I finished up school at the University of Madison after that, actually through a guy that a lot of local people know, Timmy Ebner. ended up getting a coaching opportunity up in the Minnesota Junior Hockey League, so a Tier 3 team called the Twin Cities Northern Lights.
Along with Steve Duss, right?
Yeah, exactly, a former Hilltopper here in town, and was able to coach with him for 2 years, which was an amazing experience, and learned a lot about coaching. I didn't know a whole lot about it at the time, to be honest. Had done my playing and then been kind of just thrown into something that I didn't have the experience in, but learned a lot in 2 short years. And path from that, actually, I went out and talked with a couple old coaches that I had in the USHL, or guys that I had while I was at college. Through helping out at a couple of their camps at the time, ended up being offered a job to go down and coach the Team Illinois Midget Major program, or the midget program in general, I guess. And actually one of the players from last year, Jake Coppola, I had last year, and spent 2 years doing that, and a random phone call while I was working my morning job there led me back here. So.
And you're glad to be here?
Absolutely. It's awesome to be back in the area.
And the life, it was pretty much spinning around there as you just got recently married, too.
It was a crazy time to say the least. I think I got married, had a honeymoon, and got moved down here all in the matter of 2 weeks' time, and had a month of notice before that this was all going to happen. So
the hockey
crazy.
Life.
And the difference for you, AJ, in terms of the Tier 3 coaching and the North American Hockey League, what are the big differences for you?
I think just one, the skill level of the players is up. I think probably the intensity of the rigor of the schedule and how competitive it is. Tier 3 is maybe a little bit more laid back, and in terms of how you recruit, it's a lot different. There we would kind of go out and try to pick up the kids that just get cut from the North American League teams, and that's what would make your better players, or the core of your team, I guess, as the season got started. So there's a lot of similarities, a lot of differences. I think it's a lot more competitive, and the travel's a big thing, although we haven't had a ton of long ones yet. I think I traveled 2 hours as my longest trip in that league, and by the looks of it, a 2-hour trip would be pretty nice here. So.
Get ready for Minot.
I know, I'm looking forward to it. Nothing like North Dakota in the winter, right?
That's a nice little journey there. And unfortunately, the trip has to be made over Thanksgiving, but that is such the life of a hockey player. No matter what level you're at, you're traveling all the time, and the holidays, they don't necessarily stop that kind of business, right?
Yeah, no, you know what, I look forward to the days in the bus, and that's one of the fun parts about junior hockey, and you don't get that as much in college. College, you spend your time on a plane, albeit that's kind of nice. Sitting in a bus with the guys for 6, 7, 8 hours, whatever it is, that's where you really bond and grow those relationships and friendships. So it's a unique experience to junior hockey, and it's a fun time. So
AJ Dagenhart, assistant coach for the Coulee Region Chill. This is the Chill Coaches Show from Buffalo Wild Wings, and if you didn't know, it's family night. $1.99 off the kids menu. The place is pretty packed right now. People enjoying good food. I know that the captains are going to be having some wings. I don't know if they're getting boneless or traditional, or what flavors they're getting, whether
Do
it's
I
garlic,
have to eat off the
Parmesan.
kids menu?
No, I'm going to buy you some separate food separately.
There's
no way I'm going to let you take their wings away from them.
What?
There's no way we're going to do that. We're going to talk with the captains. Nicole Noy is also here. You hear her during the Chill games. She's the sideline reporter, if you will, or penalty box girl. And she does multitasking, not only plays the music at the arena, but also kind of recaps and listens to both benches.
The sin bin.
Kind of fills us in a little bit on what's going on. So we're going to have her giving away a couple of family 4-packs here at Buffalo Wild Wings. She'll take it on the Aberdeen Wings this weekend, Friday and Saturday. Coming up, we'll talk with Garrett Strout, the assistant coach over there for the Aberdeen Wings, kind of get a take on where they're coming from. But it'll be the Chill players next. This is the Chill Coaches Show from Buffalo Wild Wings.
Hey, I just saw ya. Dish me maybe. Ping me top post. It's goal, baby.
Rick and Scotty will return in a moment from Buffalo Wild Wings in Onalaska on CRSN. Come join them. Scotty's got your first drink. Wishful thinking.
Everything we do is to bring you back. Our Tot Spot makes shopping fun for you and the kids. Our signature meats like burgundy pepper spoon roast, ribs on a stick, and Oktoberfest bratwurst make meal prep a snap. Plus, our spectacular deli takes eating at home to a whole new level. Festival's Boomerang Theory. Innovation to bring you back.
Great stuff for not a lot of money. Festival Foods.
Would you like to be the first to know before Quick Trip raises the price of gas by receiving alerts on your cell phone? To sign up, text KTKS to 75309. From there, you'll click on the link to choose your favorite Quick Trip store. You'll receive alerts before Quick Trip raises the price of fuel, and you'll receive other money-saving coupons too. So text KTKS to 75309 to enroll, or visit our website at quicktrip.com and click on Quick Trip Mobile. Message and data rates may apply.
America's Best Value Inn and Econo Lodge in La Crosse, Wisconsin is the home of the Coulee Region Chill's guest opponents. Rooms are available with refrigerators, microwaves, coffee makers, free Wi-Fi, and continental breakfast. Mention the Chill's special daily, weekly, and monthly rates when you book your stay at the America's Best Value Inn and Econo Lodge in La Crosse, Wisconsin, where people stay by choice, not by chance.
Like a puck, flock, flying across the ice, Beaver Builder Supply has a fleet of trucks to deliver your building supplies at warp speed. Looking for roofing or siding? Thinking of a new garage or window replacement? Beaver Builder Supply is your solution store. If you have questions or for order pickups, we're located in Holmen, right on Highway 53. Don't burn your time wandering around a big store. Come to Beaver Builder Supply for immediate top-flight service and quality supplies. Go chill.
Founded by Tony Zak in 1999, Empire Development has been the area leader in home remodeling and repair.
Is it time for a residential or commercial remodel? Check out empiredevelopment.com or come into our newly remodeled showroom in Onalaska. There you can see our products and meet our on-staff interior designer.
Hi, I'm Katie, the interior designer at Empire Development. I would love to help you design your dream remodel.
Like us on Facebook or check us out at empiredevelopment.com.
The goal in hockey is to score a lot of goals. Soccer is played on a field where you score goals. Field goals are what you score in basketball when you go on a run. Runs are what you score in baseball, which is played on a field. Field goals are also scored in football when you can't score a touchdown, which is the main goal. So, if you score a lot of goals in hockey, you've achieved your goal of scoring a lot of goals. And that's your main goal. Okay, let's hit the showers.
The Chill Coaches Show from Buffalo Wild Wings in Onalaska. Now, back to Rick and Scotty.
Welcome back to the Chill Coaches Show from Buffalo Wild Wings. Rick Frankie, Scotty Grand, kicking back with the captains of the Coulee Region Chill.
No doubt.
And first thing we want to do, though, before we start getting into some chat with those boys, is Nicole Noy's in the house. She's got a family 4-pack of Coulee Region Chill tickets right now. Do you have a prospective customer?
I think I do.
You do? And
yep.
who are you with over there?
What's your name? I'm here with Wendy and her 2 boys.
Wendy and the 2 boys, and,
right.
and they're going to do a family 4-pack. Can they get another person to come along with them? They have to have another person, right?
I'm sure they can find someone else to come with.
They'll take care of it. And you have another family 4-pack here.
Yes, I do.
Come on down to Buffalo Wild Wings, and before we're done with the show here at 7 o'clock, you're going to get somebody else set up with tickets. And you've also got some Coulee Region Sports Network stuff here, too. You got some shirts and some hats as well. And so if you can find some nice people to
nice
pass those
to
out
to
to,
tonight.
So we're swagging it here.
Good eats and swag.
No doubt
That's
about
what I'm talking about.
All right,
not shag, swag.
Did
now
you
settle
guys,
down.
Did you guys settle down on some wings?
Yeah.
Mac Jansen and Corey Lashenko, Brady Riesgraf here, the captains for the Chill. You guys kicking back with some food yet? Did you get your wings yet, Mac?
No, we're still.
You gonna Mac attack those wings? Is that what you're gonna do?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I kind of had a feeling there. You guys are pretty pumped up right now, aren't you? I mean, you're ready for the Aberdeen Wings to come into town. You guys were so darn close. You played the top team in the Central Division last week. Mac, you were absolutely going nuts on Saturday night. We thought for sure you were going to explode. Of course, you had an outstanding showcase. You know, you're the leader in terms of points on the Coulee Region Chill. Leader in goals, leader in points, and I know you're right there. It's starting to snap again for some big games.
Yeah, definitely on a little slump right now. You know, there was just a little more fire in the legs for that showcase, and right now, trying to focus on not getting such a pretty goal, just trying to go to the net and get a nice grindy goal and get off the little slump I'm in.
The post has not been your friend recently.
No, definitely not. No.
Are you gonna do like a Joe Boo from Major League? You have anything like that?
Instead of a python, it's like a goldfish or something like that.
Sure, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a stuffed penguin. That'll work.
Are you looking forward to playing Aberdeen?
Yeah, it's we're pretty close to them in the standings right now. It's 4 huge points against these guys, and then we got a big game Monday. So, guys are definitely alive right now. We had a nice day off, good day of rest yesterday. So, we'll get a nice 60-minute practice in tomorrow and get ready to go against Aberdeen all weekend.
So is Dave and the gang, are they watching on Coulee Region Sports Network right now, or what?
He might be. I'd like
you
to
think?
say hi, Dad.
Say hi. Yeah, anyone else? Any young ladies you want to say hello to while you're on here? I mean, there's got to be. No, look at Lashenko says yes. We'll get him too, don't worry. We'll make sure to throw that question in there.
Maybe my sister. I think my sister's watching.
So the experience this season, obviously, you know, last year there were some ups and downs to the season. There were some hot streaks, and then, you know, things kind of closed out on kind of a sour note. And back, and as a captain this year, how are you feeling about things? I mean, where are things at with Mac Jansen? Where's Mac's head at right now?
You know, it's definitely the same place every guy on my team is. We're all on the same page right now. You know, a little slow start, but we're just working all the kinks out at the beginning. It's a very long season. You know, we got 50-some odd games left or whatever it is. So we're working all the little kinks out now so we can, you know, get a hot streak here and get some big points.
Yeah, Mac, how much work have you spent on the dreaded 2 words, power play, this week?
You knew the power play was going to be brought up. You know, we didn't talk to Coach about it, but we figured we'd mention it to you.
It's definitely something we're struggling right now. We're working on it hard this week. We're really focusing on it. I'd rather not read off the numbers right now. We don't need to worry about that.
Nah, we're not talking numbers.
We'll work game on game, and you know, it's just we go back to the little things of when you dump the puck in the zone on a power play, you got to outman them and be the first guy on that puck. So we're just focusing on that, and you know, it's going to turn around. We'll start getting opportunities, and they're going to start going in.
It seems like, though, on those hustle plays, especially over the weekend against Austin, you guys were winning the battles, especially in that first game for the most part. I mean, how did you guys feel, especially just coming out and, you know, really just like Rick said, taking them to task right off the bat?
It's definitely nice to, you know, play an opponent of that caliber in, you know, any league, any division, and you know, we brought them to the wall. We brought them to the last couple minutes, and you know, it's just a matter of fact of a mindset. You know, we can play with any team in this league. We just got to get the mindset and go out and do it.
How does it feel that you guys are going to be playing against your old coach, going to be sitting across the bench from you? You guys chomping at the bit for that one?
You're not planning on flipping a puck towards the bench or anything, are you? I mean,
no.
You got to show him some love. He's going to join us on the show here in a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Tell him to bring you a pizza from Kelly's 19th hole. You guys will be good.
Yeah.
You know, that is good pizza. It's not the most attractive place in the world.
Fantastic.
Yeah, but so I mean, how do you feel about that, going up against the old coach?
It's definitely exciting. It's something new. You know, going through high school, you usually have the same coach all 3 years, so it's exciting, and you know, I have a lot of respect for Coach Strode. First year in the league, he was there. He helped me out a lot, so should be fun. Should be exciting.
Before we get into things with Corey Lashenko, anything else you want to mention while you have the opportunity to talk to your fans?
No, just come out to the games, and thanks for having me on.
And cheer them on. You can yell, You want people to yell number 13 or Mac Attack? Which one you like to go with?
You can throw them both.
Throw them both
in the
out
mix.
there. All right. As long as they're yelling something positive, right?
Exactly.
I'm just waiting to do my Friday the 13th reference goals here pretty soon. I haven't been able to do them yet.
All right. You're waiting for that.
I am. I'm waiting.
You're waiting for that. All right. Hand the mic over to Corey Lashenko here real quick. Then we'll talk with Brady Riesgraf, and then in a little while we're going to dial up the phone and talk to Garrett Strode about the Aberdeen Wings, the opponent coming in this weekend at the Omni Center. You can get your tickets at crchill.com, of course, and they'll get you hooked up with a flex pack. Maybe you get 15 tickets for $135, $1 off the price of each and every ticket. It's a pretty good deal. All right, Corey Lashenko, the man with the speed into the zone. Have you guys had races yet? I mean, are you officially the fastest guy on the team?
I don't know if I'll go that far, but, you know. Actually, me and Alexi have some pretty good races off the ice, so.
Is that right?
That's where it all starts, off the ice.
You mean foot races?
Foot races off the ice with Alexi, yeah.
Yeah, I still got to believe that you're a bit faster on the ground, too. Although he's got the long legs to, you know, it's like he's got the very long sort of giraffe-like.
You think he's like a modern-day Ivan Drago, just how tall he is and everything else? Rocky IV? I mean, come on, Alexi's a big dude.
But, I mean, once he gets going, he's fast, but it takes him a couple strides to get going. Once he gets going, he can really take off.
He moves pretty good.
Yeah.
Does he ever like
go graceful? I know that.
You know, does he ever go to any of you guys in the corner and say something like, "What are you doing?" or "I must break you," something along that nature? I mean, that's the one thing I wonder if Lexi, if he does anything like that with you guys.
You know, not a whole lot, but you really expect it by looking at him. You really expect it, but not really. He's kind of kind of a gentle, taller guy, you know.
He's a gentle giant.
I knew Gentle Giant was going to be coming next.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about Corey Lashenko and where Corey's at. Obviously, Corey wants more points. There's no question about that. Everyone wants more points. That's always part of the goal, is to get more goals, as you'll probably hear in one of these little tidbits I put together. Where's your head at? How are you feeling about things, and what are some of your goals right now?
You know, looking forward, things are really positive, you know. We made a couple changes to the roster these past couple weeks, but, you know, I think we're all turning in the right direction. And, you know, I'm just excited for opportunity, you know. We're out of the showcase, and we're starting to play, you know, Division League games. So, you know, we're looking forward to that, and we're excited for that. So, that's good looking forward.
Hey, Corey, you know, you talked about the changes to the roster. Do you feel that you guys are a little bit more athletic after some of these changes? Because I see a lot more speed out there on the ice. I mean, do you guys feel that way in practice right now and how everything's going? Or?
Yeah, a lot more speed. And we've seen a difference in practice. Kids are, you know, a couple weeks ago, you know, you wouldn't see the same speed and athleticism in practice, but now it's really starting to pick up and looking good.
Are you starting to feel sort of a closeness with any particular line mates? I mean, are there people that you kind of just feel more comfortable working with than others? I mean, obviously, it's the coach's decisions on what the lines are going to be, but do you have, you know, preferences on who you work with? Not to take anything away from other people. But.
Yeah. You know, I played with Mac a lot last year and this year, and, you know, we seem to play pretty well together, but the lines do change a lot, and, you know, I like to play with Mac, and Garrett's a fun kid to play with too, so.
Yeah, he's been a nice addition. Garrett Hendrickson is who you're talking about, and yeah, he's definitely some good pedigree there. He had a pretty good high school career, and obviously went off and played some Canadian juniors, and seemed to fit in instantly offensively too, especially with you and him, Mac. Definitely things look pretty sharp there. A young lady you want to say hello to?
My mother, Jamie.
Okay,
hello,
very good.
Mom.
Say hi to my mom. Mom, always good to say hi. Very nice job by you, Corey.
These guys are
and say hi to the old man too, right?
Yep. Oh, yeah, hi, Dad.
Yeah, him too. Brady Riesgraf, let's talk with Brady here before we get on the horn and talk with Garrett Strope from the Aberdeen Wings, the assistant coach here. Brady, obviously it's great to have you back again. Another one of the team's captains. I don't want to bring up bad subjects, but last year you had obviously a bit of an illness, had dropped a lot of weight. Your health was a concern. You took a break. You took care of business, and now you're back. You're looking buff, and you're playing a much more physical game. Tell us what went on last year and what steps you took to get better.
Yeah, you know, it was real tough last year. It just things didn't go the way I wanted to. Obviously, your first year and juniors want it to be a smooth sail, and that's what everybody wants, but that's not what you're always going to get. And a little bit later in the season, got a few stomach viruses back to back, and it really just messed up my system. I lost a lot of weight, and at 5'11", 128, you're not going to be playing much hockey at that weight. So
yeah, that's tough.
It was real tough. So I went in, got it all figured out what was going on, and unfortunately I had to end the season a little early last year. And but it was a smart decision because I went back, took about a month or two off, got off my feet a little bit, and came back and lifted hard this summer and put a lot of weight on, and now it's back up to 170 and exactly where I want to be and keep my speed on and everything like that.
I wish I was 170.
Yeah, you and me both, buddy. You and me both.
Yeah.
But no, you're looking good, and you're playing a much more physical style this year. You always have the hands. I mean, you know, when we talk about guys with hands on the Coulee Region Chill, you definitely are one of those guys. And obviously, Bemidji State saw the same thing in you, and obviously you're excited about that opportunity. That's what you guys are playing junior hockey for, is to have that kind of chance.
Yeah, exactly. It was really nice to get that out of the way. I mean, it's something that everybody's looking forward to doing, but kind of once you get it squared away, it's just you get to worry more about your game and the team, and that's kind of what we're trying to do now, is get the team going. So really excited about that next year, but right now just trying to get our team going this year.
Yeah, Brady, talk about the talent back on the blue line. I really think that right now you look at the numbers, and numbers don't always tell the story, but right now the chemistry pretty good, I think, between all four units. I mean, you feel pretty confident with the guys you got back there?
Oh, yeah, I love it right now. We got a couple guys back there, a bunch of skilled guys, and we brought a few new kids in and have a couple new kids coming in now, too. But as far as skill standpoint, we got a few kids back there. Smitty and Langer playing really good, and me and Zebro have been playing together, and I feel like all the chemistry is kind of clicking right now, and it's just starting to work really well. We're getting into the kind of middle portion of the season starting, and it's a good thing to get a little bit of chemistry going. So we're really feeling it, and it's something you really want.
Obviously hoping to see Mr. O'Flynn sooner or later, too. He's had a couple of bad breaks, getting hurt, and then I heard he chipped his tooth, too.
Yeah, lost a tooth today in practice.
Oh, no. Well, that's part of the hockey initiation.
That's Irish temper, too. Just hockey initiation.
Yeah, and I do believe, and you mentioned Max Zebro. He seems to have been a real nice fit coming over from Aberdeen. He's got to be pretty jonesing to play the Wings, I got to believe, this weekend.
Yeah, I bet he's really amped to go. I mean, he wants really bad, and everybody on the team is really excited for this weekend. We've kind of turned it around the last 2 weekends. Been playing really good hockey and just not quite getting them, but we're right there, and I think we're really going to pull through this weekend. It's a big weekend for us, and everybody's really excited.
I got 2 questions for all three. Who has the best hands out of you three? Honestly.
Oh, this is where it all comes out.
This is what I want to know.
We're not talking poker hands. We're talking about on the ice during the game. Who's the guy?
I don't know about that. I think it's pretty close. I think.
Shanko's pointing at Riesgraf. Max, are you pointing at Riesgraf too? All right, he is kind of pointing at.
All right. Did you guys watch the election last night?
We did? On and off.
Did any of you watch ABC last night and watch Diane Sawyer in action?
Was she slurring there?
Yeah.
She was slurring a little bit. We're not sure whether she
Welcome to.
Did she was almost going a little Tom Brokaw there, yeah.
I think Nebraska's gone.
I'm Tom Brokaw.
I love you, man.
Yeah.
I was waiting for her to put her arm around the other dude. Say, I love you, man.
Yeah. Timmy, the camera guy's going like, he had no idea who you're talking about.
That's all right.
Tom Brokaw and Diane Sawyer.
Yeah.
These guys don't pay attention now.
That's all right. It's still entertaining.
Anyone else you want to say hi to while you have this opportunity on the Coulee Region
Break the
Sports
mold.
Network?
Someone special. Come on.
There's gotta be.
Come
on, special lady.
Oh, yeah, all right. No, I just want to say hi to the family. So
all right, good.
They got to make it down a few times, so I'll say hi and thanks for that.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
Well, guys, we appreciate you coming down. You're doing a great job as captains.
Yep.
Keep working on, that team. Just keep, you guys are so close. You're going to get there. Things are going to start stacking up.
I call sweep this weekend.
All right,
I call sweep.
That'd be awesome.
I believe it's going to be a playoff atmosphere between these two teams, and this is an opportunity to jump Aberdeen and start going on the right track. That's what I see.
Yep.
Guys, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks a lot,
you
guys.
making time to come on down. Enjoy Wings. Enjoy Wings. When we return,
Save some for me.
We're going to talk to.
I got to eat off the kid menu.
We're going to talk to Garrett Stroth, the assistant coach of the Aberdeen Wings. That's coming up next here. This is the Coulee Region Sports Network and the Chill Coaches Show.
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style.
Rick and Scotty will return in a moment from Buffalo Wild Wings in Onalaska on CRSN. Come join them. Rumor has it that Rick is going to show off his rendition of Gangnam Style. Yikes.
Domino's of La Crosse in Onalaska is a proud sponsor of the Coulee Region Chill. Check out Domino's Early Week Carry-Out Special. Pick up a large 3-topping pizza for just $7.99 every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. For a complete Domino's menu, special offers, or to order online and track your orders, go to Domino's.com and like us on Facebook at Domino's La Crosse.
Catch the Chill Coaches Show from Buffalo Wild Wings in Onalaska each Wednesday night from 6 to 7 on CRSN.
If you're worried about somebody else's backyard too early in the summer, you might not have a nice green lawn in July.
Come on down for Buffalo Wild Wings Family Night, where the kids' meals are just $1.99. And you can kick back and be part of the show while you enjoy great food and drink.
Ooh, it's so good.
Rick and Scotty talk puck with the coaches, players, and opposition. Wednesdays from 6 to 7 p.m. at Buffalo Wild Wings. Chill Coaches Show on CRSN.
Do you, Kasasa? Do you have a free checking account that tells it like it is? With Kasasa Cash, I get just what I need. Massive interest paid back to me in straight up cash. No points or pointless, as I like to call them. Plus no minimum balance and nationwide ATM fee refunds. Now that's to the point. Do you, Kasasa?
Don't just bank. Kasasa. Kasasa Cash. Only available at America's finest community banking institutions. Certain restrictions apply. See financial institution for details.
Kasasa. Now at Coulee Bank. Member FDIC.
Skate with the Chill, November 10th after the game versus the Aberdeen Wings. Clafton Skate will be open for skate rentals and it's only $3. The whole Chill team will be on the ice following the game, so bring the kids. Chill versus Wings. Skate with the Chill, November 10th.
Okay, listen up. Our blue line is our last line of defense. and our defensemen line up on the blue line. That's where they draw a line in the sand. But you can't draw a line in the sand in hockey. The blue line is drawn on the ice, not in the sand. But if you don't draw a line in the sand, as our last line of defense on the blue line, then you'll flatline. And if you flatline on the blue line, you'll make headlines. And I ain't lying. Okay, let's hit the showers.
The Chill Coaches Show from Buffalo Wild Wings in Onalaska. Now, back to Rick and Scotty.
Yes, it is the Chill Coaches Show from Buffalo Wild Wings. Rick, Frankie, Scotty, Grant.
Yo, flatline.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. We're going to welcome an old friend here. Sorry about that. An old friend, his name is Garrett Strode, and he's the assistant coach of the Aberdeen Wings. All the way out there in Aberdeen. Can you hear me, Garrett?
Yeah, I got a little interference going, but I can make out what you're saying.
You can hear me? You can hear me okay now? How's this? Is this better?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit better. Okay. Now, Coach, you obviously are all settled in there in Aberdeen. You got there last season, and obviously you enjoyed success here in the first year at the Omni Center with the Chill winning the first ever playoff series in the franchise that moved from North Iowa from Mason City. And obviously you got to be pretty stoked. Just on a side note, Connor Gorder, if you noticed, with a hat trick for North Dakota last weekend. Did you see that?
Yeah, no, I saw that. I sent him a text. I was watching the replay of it and sent him a text congratulating him on it. That was pretty cool to see. He worked hard, and he went in there and, he wasn't given a spot, and he just worked his way up, and by midseason his freshman year was on the second power play, and, he's one of their top players.
Pretty amazing story, I would have to say. Let's talk about the Aberdeen Wings, shall we? You guys sitting pretty close to where the Coulee Region Chill are. A couple points up on the Chill right now. You had a pretty good showcase winning the first couple games, including a shutout by the young goaltender Paige Skoog. Noticed he hasn't been in the between the pipes too often since that point. Tell us a little bit about where the Aberdeen Wings sit right now and the things you're happy with and the things you're working on.
I kind of lost you. I think you're asking something about the goalies.
Yeah, well, what I was asking you is about Paige Skoog. He had a shutout in the showcase, but then I noticed he hasn't been in net much for the Aberdeen Wings since. It's been mainly Marcus Zeltzer, and you guys brought in another goaltender, Jared Stearns.
Yeah, actually, Jared has been with us the whole year. We came to camp with 3 goalies, and Marcus is the number one goalie. Jared and Paige Skoog had a great game in the showcase. Last couple of games that he started, he struggled a little bit, but Marcus is our number one guy and kind of the guy that we're going to be going with.
Hey, Garrett, it's Scotty, and just to follow up with Rick, Skoog was kind of the talk of the showcase up there in Blaine. I mean, there was a lot of scouts talking about him, but Rick kind of talked about your development with some of these other guys. What can you tell us about Zelsner a little bit?
Yeah, Zelzer's been playing really well. He's a big goalie, number one, and moves really well, moves good laterally. I mean, he's had made some pretty big saves for us this season throughout, and then he's a prototypical number one type goalie, and he's a guy that can steal you a game now and then also.
Now, obviously, you guys are looking to put the puck in the net a little bit more often than what you've been doing, but obviously when you look for goals, you look at your leading scorer, Joe Sullivan. You got another one of those guys from Las Vegas. You all remember Corey Ward and how great he was the last 2 seasons for the Wings, moving on to college, of course. Tell us a little bit about your best forward line.
Yeah, Sullivan's he's a gritty player. He plays tough and digs on the boards. One of the reasons he's our leading goal scorer is he shoots. Another player for us, Justin Perizic, has all the tools and has some Division I interest going on. But one thing he needs to do is shoot more, and we were trying to get him to shoot more. And then hopefully we made a trade with Corpus Christi to get a forward, and he's going to be in town. They get in Aberdeen tonight. He'll be with us, so hopefully he can add a little bit of punch to us. And obviously players that the fans would recognize, Pat Steinhauser and Tommy Miller. They've been playing well. We need to get them to start scoring a little bit more, get some more secondary scoring. But both have been playing really well. And Tommy, the last 3 games, has really been playing good. And yeah, he's playing a little bit like Ripple played. He's kind of getting that kind of a style in him, so it's good for him.
Yeah, I noticed that. 2 goals and assists, 3 points in the last 3 games, and obviously with his veteran leadership, you got to be pretty excited about where Tommy's game has gone recently. And Steinhauser looks like he's been helping out. He's got 6 assists on the season?
Yeah, and he actually, to be honest with you, could probably be leading our team in points on assists alone. He has set up so many guys, and we're just struggling to bury the puck. And you know, kind of like Coulee, we're a young team. We only have what do we got? 5 vets on our roster. That's it. And you know, so like Coulee, we're a young team, and guys are just trying to get it and figure it out still.
Yeah, Garrett, how was that trip to Las Vegas, by the way? Was that a good scouting trip for you? I just wanted to follow up with that question.
The which one?
That scouting trip to Las Vegas. How was that? Was that tremendous, or?
Oh, I didn't get to go to Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah, sure. I believe it.
I wish I would have. I don't know how much scouting I would have done.
All right. Well, let's talk about a couple other guys on your team, and mainly one defenseman, Steven Johnson. He's a +2 on the season, 6 assists from the blue line. Seems like he's pretty consistent for you guys back there. What do you think?
Yeah, no, he's a very solid defenseman. He's probably, I think, a lot like probably Derek Smith for Coulee. He's that style of defenseman. He's just very steady. And that's because I tendered Derek, and when I got Aberdeen, I kind of saw Johnson. He kind of reminded me. He's a similar type player to that, and just an all-around steady player, and he plays in all the situations for us.
So you're going to be coming to town. You're going to be at America's Best Value Inn, and I know there's a couple of spots you're going to want to hit when you come back to town here.
Smokies?
Smokies is probably you're going to be at Smokies?
There'll be a few spots.
Where's the
I'm
stroke
actually
tour
driving
going?
down separately, so I'm going to have my car down there. I might even stay Saturday night, just visit with some people, and I'm already got my haircut lined up to a friend of mine that cut my hair when I was down there, so I'm looking forward to it. I love the area down there and love the people down there, so I'm really looking forward to coming back.
Did you just say you're getting a haircut down here?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a friend of mine, she cut my hair down there, and I like the job she does, so I looked at the schedule and called her and said, we're going to be down there. Can you cut my hair? She said, sure.
There's nothing wrong with that, right?
A
You might as
select
well.
few can trim the Stroats lettuce.
So one last thing about the Wings, though, before we let you go here. Obviously, you want to get more pucks in the net, and you mentioned that the scoring hasn't quite been there. I mean, which guys are you looking to kind of step that up a little bit?
What was that? Which guys want?
Yeah, what lines are you looking at in terms of guys you're looking for a little bit more production? I mean, a guy like Tommy Miller's obviously been playing a lot better as of late, and you said Steinhauser could be leading in scoring. Who are some of the other guys you're looking to kind of kick it up a couple of notches in this series this weekend, which I think will be like a playoff series?
Well, we need some of our first-year guys, I think, need to step up on a more consistent basis. Eric Baskin out of Minnetonka, big kid, big body. Has been using his body better. He can shoot the puck. I think he's only got like 1 goal this year, but he's the type of kid that, you know, he can put up 10 to 15 goals in this league and stuff. So hopefully, you know, we get a little bit more out of him. Heinz Costa's been another first-year kid that's played really well with us. Man, has been doing well, and now I think he's actually getting a little bit more ice time on the power play, and he hadn't been up to this point. So he's actually coming along really well. So some of those first-year guys got to kind of step forward and be a little bit more consistent game to game.
Yeah, you mentioned Coster. I mean, it looks like his numbers have been getting better each game, Coach. And I guess another guy, too, Kyle Hack, he looks like he's been playing a little bit better for you, too. I mean, those 2 young forwards, are those 2 guys you're really looking down the road, maybe contributing a lot more to what they're doing at this point?
Yeah, Kyle's been playing really well. He's probably one of the hardest workers we got, and he's probably one of the smartest players. And he's just always around the puck, and then he knew he was a guy that I actually tried to tender from day one of last year, but luckily he didn't sign it because he'd have been in Coulee right now. But he's a player we've been basically, my dad had an eye on for the last 2 years, and he's a nice player.
Well, Garrett, we look forward to seeing you here when you get into town. Now, you guys coming in on Thursday then, tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm actually the teams. I'm actually in the cities right now. And then I'm coming down tomorrow night and get everything set at the hotel. You say we're at America's Value Inn?
Yeah, that's where you'll be. I'm quite certain.
Okay. And because I don't know what hotel we're staying at, and then I'm gonna get them all situated, and they'll probably get in town about 10 o'clock, and then probably go visit a few friends.
All right. Well, we'll be seeing you on Friday over there at the Omni Center. Should be a great series. Thanks for making time to talk to us.
Yeah, no problem, guys. Thanks, Rick, guys. Talk to you later.
All right, there he is. Garrett Stroke coming to town with the Aberdeen Wings Friday and Saturday night. Get your tickets at crchill.com. And get yourself a flex pack of tickets. You can use them any way you want them for any home game. It's a great buy at $135. You get $1 off the price of admission. We're going to take another break. When we return, we got a Where Are They Now segment. Scotty, you ready for the
I'm ready.
Where Are They Now segment? That's coming up next.
Not talking about
I just
wings.
saw you. Dish me maybe. Ping me top post. It's goal, baby.
Rick and Scotty will return in a moment from Buffalo Wild Wings in Onalaska on CRSN. Come join them. Scotty's got your first drink. Wishful thinking.
Do you, Kasasa? Do you have the financial equivalent of a green thumb? If you Kasasa, you do. With Kasasa, I get to make things grow because it gives me money to help me save. My free checking account gives me massive interest that goes automatically into my saver account. Mix in nationwide ATM fee refunds, and the next thing, I've got a whole lot of green. So do you, Kasasa?
Don't just bank. Kasasa. Kasasa Cash and Saver. Only available at America's finest community banking institutions. Certain restrictions apply. See financial institution for details.
Kasasa, now at Coulee Bank. Member FDIC.
Skate with the Chill, November 10th after the game versus the Aberdeen Wings. Clafton Skate will be open for skate rentals, and it's only $3. The whole Chill team will be on the ice following the game, so bring the kids. Chill versus Wings. Skate with the Chill, November 10th.
Everything we do is to bring you back. Our Tot Spot makes shopping fun for you and the kids. Our signature meats like burgundy pepper spoon roast, ribs on a stick, and Oktoberfest bratwurst make meal prep a snap. Plus, our spectacular deli takes eating at home to a whole new level. Festival's Boomerang Theory. Innovation to bring you back.
Great stuff for not a lot of money. Festival Foods.
Would you like to be the first to know before Quick Trip raises the price of gas by receiving alerts on your cell phone? To sign up, text KTKS to 75309. From there, you'll click on the link to choose your favorite Quick Trip store. You'll receive alerts before Quick Trip raises the price of fuel, and you'll receive other money-saving coupons too. So text KTKS to 75309 to enroll, or visit our website at QuickTrip.com and click on Quick Trip Mobile. Message and data rates may apply.
America's Best Value Inn and Econo Lodge in La Crosse, Wisconsin is the home of the Coulee Region Chill's guest opponents. Rooms are available with refrigerators, microwaves, coffee makers, free Wi-Fi, and continental breakfast. Mention the Chill's special daily, weekly, and monthly rates when you book your stay at the America's Best Value Inn and Econo Lodge in La Crosse, Wisconsin, where people stay by choice, not by chance.
Catch the Chill Coaches Show from Buffalo Wild Wings in Onalaska each Wednesday night from 6 to 7 on CRSN.
If you're worried about somebody else's backyard too early in the summer, you might not have a nice green lawn in July.
Come on down for Buffalo Wild Wings Family Night, where the kids' meals are just $1.99. And you can kick back and be part of the show while you enjoy great food and drink.
Ooh, it's so good.
Rick and Scotty talk puck with the coaches, players, and opposition. Wednesdays from 6 to 7 p.m. at Buffalo Wild Wings. Chill Coaches Show on CRSN.
Today, I want to talk about our defense. The best defense is an offense, and the best offense is a defense. The reason why offense is the best defense is because in hockey, the team that scores the most wins. And if our offense outscores their offense, they'll be defenseless. Their defense might be able to stop our offense, but it can't stop our defense, because when we're on defense, they have to be on offense. And if we have an offensive-minded defense, there's no way they can defend us. Now, I don't mean to be defensive, but some of you might find this offensive. We're going to call our defense our offense, and our offense our defense. That way, we'll remember to use our defense as an offense, and our offense as a defense against their offense. And that'll totally confuse them. Okay, let's go out and play some hockey.
The Chill Coaches Show from Buffalo Wild Wings in Onalaska. Now, back to Rick and Scotty.
I'm confused.
I was confused on that too. I'm not 100% sure. Rick Frankie, Scotty Grant, Buffalo Wild Wings, the place. The Chill Coaches Show every Wednesday from 6 until 7. We've got about 8 minutes left of the big program here, and I think Nicole's going to join us here for a segment we're calling Where are they now? Is your microphone working okay there? Are you using? You got the wireless one there?
Yeah, I got my wireless. There it goes.
All right, there you go. You're all good now. Should we have a little music for this?
Yeah,
kids?
sure. Why not?
All right, here it is.
Hey,
the old ABC
there you go.
NHL music there to talk about where are they now. These are our Chill players, Chill alum that have moved on, and one of those is goalie Paul Moberg.
Yep.
Remember Paul?
Moby
Juan Kenobi, we called him, from Forest Lake, Minnesota. Paul, he's 21 now, and he's at Air Force. Now, he did get in a couple games last year. So far, he hasn't played yet this season with the Falcons. They've got the same goalie in every net.
7-0, they beat Holy Cross last weekend.
Yeah, so we're hoping that Moby's going to get a chance here sometime soon. And you know who else is over there? Mike McDonald, Big Mac. He's there. And, he's gotten in a couple of games. The numbers with the Chill. He was the penalty minute leader, don't forget, when he was with the Chill. You remember that? Remember what a great playoffs he had, though, that first season here in Onalaska?
He was good.
He had 5 points in the playoffs. And, during the regular season, after he committed to Air Force, his numbers weren't all that great. But then in the playoffs, he stepped it up big time in that series against Owatonna.
Yeah, I think a lot of that had to do with just the energy of the whole team at that point, too. I mean, everybody really stepped their game up in that capacity.
Matt Blomquist, what kind of start
he's
off to? Of course, obviously, one of the most storied as far as the defensemen go for the Coulee Region Chill. He's in his first year with Bentley University, and he's got 4 assists in 6 games played already, and that's as a freshman.
Yeah,
picking up right where he left off.
Yeah, he's off to a great start. Eric Trapluk, he's moved on. Obviously, another one of the favorites at the blue line for the Coulee Region Chill. Had 29 points last year, 27 in his rookie campaign. First year at Lake Superior State, 8 games played. He's got a goal, 2 assists, 3 points, and 4 penalty minutes.
Yeah, and just an offensive presence at the blue line. He makes everybody better just with his vision and his passing. I think that's just a great addition to that team. He's just going to have a good career.
Now, one of my favorites, even though he didn't put up big numbers with the Coulee Region Chill, he was the team captain in that first year here, Dave Milray. And he's with the St. John's Johnnies in his second year. He doesn't have any points yet, but there's nobody better at talking to the officials and swaying calls in the favor of the Coulee Region Chill. He did a great job. It's something that I know Mac's working on doing and trying to have that relationship with the officials. Dave Milray was great at that. Maybe it's because his dad is a big lawyer.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Don't hurt it.
I'm not sure if that's where he learned it from the old man or not, but Milray was darn good at that. Benny Gislason, he's in his first year with St. Olaf. He's playing for is it the Oles or the Olays?
I think it's the Oles.
It's
Ole,
yes.
Sounds funny.
I think that sounds a little Frenchy.
There are Taco John's near that place?
No points in 2 games, but Ben Gislason, boy, I tell you, in that first year, he has a plus 14. I mean, when he was on the ice, the Chill were scoring goals. He is a solid defenseman.
And Ben was always smart. I mean, you look at the numbers, he was always a guy that was in, the positive statistic range just because of the fact he didn't make a lot of mistakes with the puck, and that's going to carry through his college career,
And then you partnered him with Dropluck, and that was a big thing.
That was tremendous.
No doubt about that. Let's talk about Eric Losby and Ryan Jaremko. Together again. They're at Concordia. They play for the Falcons. Neither with any points with their first year after being with the Chill last season. And Tate Rusk, remember the Tater Maker? Some of the most exciting fights you ever saw at the Omni Center between him and Ripple against the opponents.
I'm not touching his tater tot.
Yeah, he's with Wisconsin Stout. He's hanging with some of the boys from back when, and he's got an assist on the season in 5 games, 4 penalty minutes. And you got to talk about Zach Frischman. You got to talk about him too. Obviously, he was the Chill leading scorer in that first year, 65 points, a plus 20. He's at Mercyhurst in his second year. He hasn't really hit the big point streaks yet with Mercyhurst, but Nardo Knotson, who he plays with, has certainly been putting up some points.
Zach,
played at Alexandria.
Zach a minus 14 last year, but this year so far, Rick, just a -1. He's getting some decent ice time. Hopefully those numbers improve because we know what kind of scoring touch he has when he's on fire.
And we already touched on Connor Gorder. What a great season he's already
on.
5 games, 5 points. He had that hat trick, first walk-on to ever do that. And, things are looking up for Connor Gorder.
I mean, his vision on the ice was tremendous even at the junior level, so it's only hard to imagine what he's doing at that level right now for North Dakota.
Now, Berkeley Scott went to go play professional hockey. Berkeley obviously was one of the great stars of the playoffs of that first ever playoff series when he ended up with 8 points in 9 playoff games for the Chill. He went on to play at Knoxville for the Ice Bears. Even played some games with Cincinnati last season as well. Got the call up. He's off to a good start. 3 games, 3 goals and assists, 4 points, and a +3.
And he still has a good head of hair on top of all of that.
Let's go back to Stout, and Mickey Knox is off to a good start. He got a goal in 5 games. Mickey Knox there with Wisconsin Stout, his 2nd year. Jake Useldinger also is Wisconsin Stout Blue Devil. He's got an assist on the season in 5 games. Scotty Bell still there. 3 games, no points. You've got Chris Hughes, who's playing at Concordia. And, of course, Chris Hughes is in his 1st year. He's got an assist in 3 games. Benny Jaremko at Concordia, no points so far, but he's played in every game that they've played in.
Could you imagine that house, all 4 of them down at Concordia?
You're not kidding. And David Ripple is the one who went totally where nobody else was. He's playing for Geneseo, the Knights.
Way out in New York.
Got a goal in 15 penalty minutes.
I predict they won't get their security deposit back if that's what you're referencing.
Oh, definitely
I'm just
not.
throwing it out there.
What are you trying to say?
Hey, this is
it's
Stephen's show.
So where are they now segment as we have about 2 minutes left here of the Chill Coaches Show. We're going to do this every Wednesday.
All right.
We're going to be at here at Buffalo Wild Wings where it's family night. You know,
it is.
$1.99 off the kids menu. I see kids with little wing crowns walking around in here, and you were giving away family 4-packs of Chill tickets, taking on the Aberdeen Wings this Friday and Saturday night. And you also had some Coulee Region Sports Network swag. You had the shirts and a couple of hats. I see Max got his hat on there.
Yeah.
Did you get him a shirt, or did he not get a shirt?
Oh, he'll get one. The other Riesgrass got a shirt. Lashenko wanted a hat, although he hasn't put it on yet.
Yeah, and there's us on the camera there. It's more fun to watch the others. Timmy Culp is our video production manager. He's the guy who also films our games of fast hockey when you're watching the Chill. So if there's a problem, you blame him. But he's filming this, and we're going to do a little audio-video production here, and we'll put it together and put it up on YouTube so you can watch the show from a different perspective than what you saw there on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Yeah.
There's me leaning in there.
Yeah, no doubt. And Timmy does a good job for us and very detail-oriented, loves the sport, so we're happy to have him with us here every Wednesday night.
Absolutely. Great food here at Buffalo Wild Wings. It is definitely that atmosphere you love if you're a sports fan. Multiple TVs, multiple things on. Our show on Wednesday nights, definitely a place that you want to hang out, kick back, have an adult libation or two if that's your thing, or a couple of pops and kick back and watch your favorite sports teams.
Yeah, why not?
Nicole has to stick to the soda.
Unfortunately.
It's the best way to go. Coach Hamry sticks with the soda. It's a wise choice there, too. Now, Coach, you got a microphone there. Coach, did you have fun the first Coaches Show?
It was a wonderful, wonderful evening. Great hockey talk with all around the hot stove and the table.
There you go. I love it. I love it.
Old school hockey. We're gonna bring you up to speed. Old school hockey.
Did you see old time hockey where I had my we had the glasses and the mullets that we were working, the little Hansen brothers, the fat Hansens? Did you see us?
I did not, but I was waiting for you to send Brett Strout, Coach Strout, to the hotel in Rochester that he's staying at. Even though the rest of the team is at our wonderful team sponsors in town here. I'm surprised that you did not. What kind of hometown announcing crew are you guys?
I suppose we could have done a little couple of punches there.
Thank you very much. This was a wonderful environment at the Wild Wings here, and the kids were great to have on the show.
Yep, super. They did a great job, and I know that there were some youngsters over there that were really excited to get some autographs from the players, too, and obviously we'll talk to different players each week.
Yep.
Coach Hamry will pick a couple of the guys out, and they'll come on down here, and we'll enjoy some good food and some good hockey talk.
Yeah, some good times, and I'm looking forward to that hot stove right now, Rick.
All right, we're going to start ordering up some food. We're glad you could join us here on the Coulee Region Sports Network for the debut of the Chill Coaches Show.
This has been the Chill Coaches Show from Buffalo Wild Wings in Onalaska. Check out the archived presentation of tonight's show and all webcasts on CRSN. Go to crchill.com and click on the CRSN logo. Coulee Region Sports Network, CRSN. Live, local, and hear it anywhere you can get the World Wide Web.
Shut it off!